Every morning my daughter be like,
it's getting serious on this track, man.
I don't even know how I do it, so don't ask me that. Trying to give my little one everything I didn't have. Through all the ups and downs, still balance the barrels. Cuts when we swing, crack gang. You don't even know the half the stress. Living life so fun, I'm dreaming. 800 to shoot, bitch. Numbers. I don't got too much time, I be working a lot. I got baby in the club, she be twerking a lot.
So we about to pull up to the shop right now. I got a couple people I got an idea on that I want to do a YouTube video on. So this is gonna be the preview. This is me driving to the shop and listening to my music, my morning rituals, getting me right, ready to go for my busy book day. So I appreciate everybody that is following me, like, subscribe to all my videos, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep pushing on these videos, so let's get it. I got a nice tutorial coming for y'all by the end of today. Let's get it. I'm about to cut one of my longtime clients, and y'all are gonna get to meet him today. This is Drew, ladies and gentlemen. He's been coming to me for probably, 13 years? About. Probably, we were freshmen in high school, so years ago. I'm about to do this quick cut on him. He shouldn't switch it up on me today, but we'll see what he does. Let's get it. We're the guys just like...
He's just looking at him straight in his eyes?
Yeah. They're just looking right at each other like they're a match made in heaven. Yeah, bro. We're about to get this right. Let's go.
Get it.
What are we gonna do today, Drew? Just the one or the half on the side?
Yeah, let's do the half.
so my boy Drew wants a half on the side, low fade. So you're gonna start at the bottom temple area and drop it below the back of the ear to get a nice initial guideline with the half. So just to be sure you don't go too high with the guideline, I normally use my comb to like stop my clipper from going any higher than I need to. Just a little barber tip to kind of keep you from pushing your fade higher. You always want to make sure that when you're using your clipper that you flick out your wrist. This is very important so you're not putting very hard lines in your fade. You're flicking it out to make it easier to blend. on how lengthy the hair is and how bulky the hair is. You know, if you want to just play it safe, I would just keep it open and get all you can without changing the lever up or down. Typically, guys, you just want to make sure that you are flicking out your wrist and you're not going too into the haircut or into the bulk, I should say. You want to make sure that you're only using like 3 or 4 of the teeth in all the tight places, because sometimes what will happen is you'll take too much off and then you'll create a new line and then you'll have to figure out how to do that. And chances are, if you're watching the video, you're probably not all that experienced. You're still trying to learn some stuff, which is cool. So little by little, y'all just take baby steps and remember to flick out that wrist. This is like the perfect scenario I can show you where it's a little bit more bulky for my comfort. So I open the lever to a half. This makes it just a little bit easier to be more conservative when you're cutting with the clipper. Make sure you're not taking too much off. And just, remember always to bring that hair up all the way to the bottom of those bristles of the comb. This is just going to allow you to get a nice clean finish on the blend and not push the fade up. Here I'm going to go ahead and do some shear over comb work. I'm actually going to thin the hair and debulk the hair with my thinning shears. This is just a nice way to debulk the hair without taking a lot of it off. If you think about it, it's like you're cutting every other hair with these scissors. So it allows you to leave the shape, but it allows you to leave the initial haircut that you wanted, just debulking it and taking away some of the darkness and some of the heavy hair that you can see in this video clip right here. I love it because you can literally see where the bulk is before, and then when I come through with the thinning shears, you can see the bulk kind of disappear. It doesn't look as heavy, it doesn't look as dark, it allows the hair to lay the way that you're looking for. So this is a nice way just to get that taken care of and knock out some bulk.
It's getting serious on this track, fam.
Here I went ahead and threw on my 1 guard by WAHL, and I'm gonna open this up to knock out any lines at the bottom of the haircut. There's a little bit of dark spots, little dark areas that I like to blend out a little bit better. So I go ahead and throw on the 1.5 guard, open it up, and just kind of finesse like the same way I did with the other 1/16 guard. Just use a couple teeth at the edge of the clipper and work your way up and down however you feel comfortable. once you're done getting the line out with the 1.5, you just come back and do some more detail work using your clipper over comb. You know, using the same techniques, you're just gonna open and close that lever depending on your comfort level and depending on the bolt. As you can see, the fade's coming along real nice. It looks real sharp and nicely blended. It's got some nice contrast on it, so it looks dark, but it's very light at the bottom. Gosh, I love these clippers. My Babyless Pro FXT liner. I'll be sure to put the link in the description, but I think they go for like $160 on Amazon. And they're so good, they're so precise, they're so strong, and they give all my clients such a great like lined up finish. It's ridiculous. Like, highly recommend these clippers. As you can see, it left them a nice
It's getting serious on this track,
finish.
man.
And here I'm going to go ahead and just edge up and match up his sideburns here. In this haircut, my buddy didn't want his sideburns necessarily like shaped, so I just hit the sides right there by his temple area just to give it a clean finish, but kept the sideburns natural. Always make sure that you spray your pan off and dust it off with the best It's just a good way to keep them clean. You don't want them to be itching or scratching or anything while they're in your chair. At this point, the haircut's already about 95% done. I'm just coming back doing some detail work. I would highly recommend anybody to do detail work. It never matters how big you are, you just want to make sure that you get every detail right. This is just a tip to separate yourself from other barbers. You know, some barbers, they don't pay attention to detail, some barbers rush. If you can somehow not rush and provide quality every single time, I promise you, you can never go wrong with building a clientele. Everyone should have an electric foil shaver at their station. I think it's pretty common for most barbers to have it. If you're not a barber, just leave it alone. You know, you don't really necessarily have to get this detailed if you're just beginning to cut hair. But as a barber, if you've been doing this for some years, it should be a pretty common tool. So we usually come back and clean up the neck, and this will leave like a straight razor finish without the straight razor. Go ahead and throw some Johnny B gel on my guy. Get him nice and dressed up, nice and styled up, ready to go for his day. You always want to make sure you comb the hair in the direction it grows. So if it naturally moves forward, you want to comb it forward, unless they do a completely different style. In this case, my buddy goes with the flow and has his hair going forward and up. Kind of like when we used to have the ramps on the front of our forehead, he kind of still does the ramp, but don't tell him I said that. I promise, guys, comb the hair in the direction it grows. It looks so much better. If you add the slightest bit of product and comb the hair in the direction it grows and style it that way, it's going to look 10 times better as opposed to going totally against the grain trying to do something crazy. This is the finished product, guys. My man's all styled up, ready to go for the weekend. Christmas ready, looking sharp as a pencil. see, we left some contrast in the haircut. He's got some nice sideburns. He's cleaned up, edged up, a little bit of shadow. He's got the style going right, comb, all that. Here's the reverse side of the haircut. You know, you want to make sure that you blend as evenly as possible, as symmetrical as possible. You want to make sure that the hair is combed the right way. You want to make sure that the edges are even. You want to make sure that you're always providing a quality service for your clients. Look at my bro, looking like $1,000,000, feeling like he about to go model for Calvin Klein or something. He's ready to go. Let's get it. Man is about ready to go make a business deal happen. All jokes aside, though, I appreciate you guys for watching, liking, subscribing to my videos. If there's any videos you'd like to see in the future, please comment below. Follow me on Instagram at Kids Barber Studio, and everybody stay blessed. One love.